Good morning, good morning. We are in Alabama doing the Alabama Slama. We're on Highway 82 headed to Mississippi. MISSISSIPPI, Mississippi. We came down to Birmingham from Aurora, Colorado, with a truckload of mattresses. We delivered those this morning in, where was it, Birmingham, for the mattress firm DC Warehouse. We are just west of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. You see we have a problem here. We're doing 45 and a 55. So we're going to pick up solar or something solar. The town has a funky name. See if I can pull it up. It's Kosciuszko or Kosciuszko. Kosciuszko, Mississippi. I think that's how it goes. And then we're going to take it to Newcastle, Colorado, basically mile marker 105 on I-70. Pretty uneventful getting out here. A little bit of rain. Basically last night. The rest of it was pretty decent. Seems that we were light. It was nice to not have to fight the wind. We did have a little bit of wind here and there, but nothing to write home about. Gordo, Alabama. They do need to get a litter campaign going on. A lot of the highways are trashed. So my other channel seems to be doing okay. We got here 13.6 ahead. That's what we are. Got that truck in front of us to do the test run. Or it says 13.6, it's probably 13.8. They always cut you a few inches. Cheeky's restaurant. See, this is 13.6. That tractor's 13.6 in front of us. He had quite a bit of inches on top still, clearance. So yeah, the other channel seems to be doing okay on its own. I think I probably messed up a bit when I said something about it. I think some people were able to find it, which I commend you on your detective work. Pretty good. I like to do stuff like that, try to find stuff with little or no information. But it does seem to be doing okay on its own, so I think it's been up for about 5 days now. So I'll tell you the name of it. It's called Relaxation Highway. And again, it's just videos about no verbal anything, just sounds of the road. I know there's some people who do enjoy that. It's mostly for people who just want to kick back and relax, cruise on down the highway, if you will. Maybe put kids to sleep from sounds of the road. You know, you take kids and you put them in a car and you drive a little bit, they're fast asleep. Don't know if it'll work for that or not, but it's something to do. I will should be filming this now for that channel. It's the rain. Some people enjoy just the rain. I know I've seen some videos that are you have like a cabin and then you hear thunder and the rain, and they seem to do okay view-wise, but it's just another avenue, I suppose. I know there's some people on the channel who probably wish that I wouldn't talk and there's some that prove that I do. So this will give you the alternative if you don't want to hear any speaking. You can enjoy some of those videos over there. Of course, I want to do with that channel, I think I'll do some with the drone, or more with the drone, and some in the V, in the Cadillac, like a performance highway. I'll just put them all on that same channel, because there is, I've done some riding around in Colorado on the mountains, and I can't think of a better car to do it in, handling wise and power. It's just an absolute thrill to drive on these mountain roads. So I'll probably do that, do a mixture of stuff on that channel. It'll all be pretty much travel oriented. In other words, you know, a semi-truck and a car, maybe even a Jeep going off-road. I don't know. We'll see how that part evolves. But like this channel, it'll just go kind of as it goes, with suggestions from you guys as well. But we'll play around with it and see what happens. So yeah, it's a relaxation highway. I think I'll probably put a link in the description to one of the videos, and then from there you can look and see. I used, for the picture, I used a $20 gold piece, double eagle, or maybe it was the Liberty, I don't remember. I bought a few coins, and one of them, a couple of them I bought off a coin store, and then one, I think it's a 2005 or a 2009 $50 gold piece. My kids are asking me, why'd you buy those gold coins? Why are you wasting your money on the gold coins? And I'm like, well, I'm not wasting my money at all. I'm just moving it from the bank into something I can hold. I'm really worried about everything tanking now that Joe Biden's in office. He's already starting to shut everything down. I don't know why. You know, like the Paris Climate Accord, it's not going to do anything for the environment at all, except destroy jobs and let other countries continue spewing CO2 emissions, or emissions period. But anyway, I don't need to get into all that. But if everything goes tanking, which he's apparently trying to do, leave the money from the savings in the actual gold coins, gold and silver. And if it rises, it'll make money. But the main thing is to be able to hold it. So that's what the picture is. It's I think it's the Liberty. It might be a double eagle, but again, like, I don't remember. This is the town of Gordo, I think. back roads of Alabama, doing the Alabama Slama. Serving Pickens County since 1948. The grocery store over there. So my daughter Sarah went to Georgia last week. Just to get into buying and selling currency. I told her I'd do that already on an app called Robinhood. It doesn't cost me anything. She's kind of headstrong like me, I guess. You can't really tell her anything. She sets her mind to doing something. She's pretty much going to do it. But she's really liking this thing so far, and hope she does good at it. She said she wants to make videos on the subject, and I'm like, well, you basically want to do a video on something you know. I don't know necessarily how good it'll go on something you're learning. You know, it's like, you know, I know snow. That's how this channel started. And there's stuff you have to know. Like some people go, I drive too fast on the snow, and I do. But not all the time, it depends. You know, if I'm light and it's warm and slippery out in snow, I guarantee you I'm going slow. If I'm heavy and it's warm and slippery out, I'm going to go a lot faster than I would being light, you know, and everything changes. We just had one of our drivers lose control of his truck up in South Dakota or North Dakota, and went off the highway, and I think he said he was doing like 63, but he was light. And it was warm out, and he said he was just cruising along, and next thing you know, his front end veered to the left, and off he went, and had no control. I told him, I go, you're going a bit too fast for being light. You know, if I was doing that same run, I probably would have been at the 50 mile per hour mark. It depends too. His tires weren't the greatest either, the drive tires, and so that makes a difference too. But when you get going at a good clip, it's very easy to spin out. Same thing as like a rear-wheel drive vehicle going down the freeway. You could be doing 60 miles an hour, and next thing you know, you're doing 360s. You know, it happens that fast, and you can't really do that. They start to float. The same things happens to these tractors too. But you know, so I would say to any new drivers, if it's, of course, they should be going slow anyway. They should be a bit timid, I guess, or cautious with the driving on snow. You know, if you're light in a semi, go easy. You know, even though so I've done some videos where I'm cruising right along, and you know, some people think I might be driving too fast. I'll do the old brake check when I slam on the brakes on a straightaway. The truck comes right down, and it's just all a matter of reading the highway, knowing everything you need to know, taking all those factors and using them in numbers, if you will, to come up with an equation to get the answer that you need. Like I've said before, some people just see snow and they automatically think super slippery all the time, every time. It's not like that. So I don't know exactly what she's going to do with her channel, but it's something I go, you need to know what you're doing to be successful at it. You know? But maybe it's just a video of her progression through the journey of doing that, buying and selling currency. Who knows? I haven't really talked to her that much on it. She just said she wanted to do a video or do videos on it. I told her a long time ago she should have done one with her boy. I go, it's still not too late, like raising Roman, my grandson. He's just quite the character. And she hasn't done it yet. I don't know if she even will, but she just posted a video the other day of him. He's like, oh, what's that? Heard a noise, and he's sitting on her lap, and she goes, I don't know, what is that? And so he kind of rolls his eyes back and forth, and it's like deep concentration, trying to look to see what's going on. But the way he moves his eyes back and forth, it's the cutest thing, you know? And I'm like, see, that's what I'm talking about, doing some part like that in your videos. You know, I think would be pretty cool. The facial expressions that toddlers make, because he's only like a year and a half or 2 years old. I forget how old he is. I just know he's in that range. I think the rain has eased up a bit. These wipers were making a noise, which was weird because it was out of sync. How can your wipers be making noise and be out of sync? But they were. I don't know if I caught it at the beginning of this video or not, but now it's nice and quiet. So these are the back roads of Alabama. We'll catch a few more here in a bit. And on into Mississippi. And back to Colorado. Hope the load is heavy. You know, heavy enough. 30K would be good. 30,000 pounds. It is solar, and that can tend to be a bit heavy at times, so we'll see how that turns out. But I like it to be heavy, especially going through the plains like in Kansas, Nebraska type area, where it's flat and windy and snowy. I prefer to be heavy so I can just set it and forget it. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, we are Highway 12 between Ackerman, Mississippi and Kosciuszko, Mississippi. We're in the thick of it. The back roads, Mississippi. Don't look like it's burning. It is raining. So I took a quick break, got something to eat over there by Starkville. I think that's where it was. And I watched this little video stating that they deleted all the videos, the official White House YouTube channel, and all the ones from Trump. So started new ones with Biden, and they are being ratioed. What ratioed means, the guy wanted me to blow the horn, so I did. Ratioed means it gets more dislikes than likes, which is hard to believe for the most popular president ever in the history of America. I say that because he got so many votes, like 80 million, I think he got. It's more than anybody ever. And he's so popular that he's being ratioed. And they deleted the comments, so you cannot read them. You actually cannot comment. And it makes you wonder why, huh? I don't give him but a year, 6 months before he gives it up to Kamala. The boy's just tired. He's just done worn out. Do I believe the election was stolen? Absolutely, I do. It's actually kind of cool back here in the woods of Mississippi. And they definitely need a litter program. As you can see, this is pretty. They either just throw all their trash out, which looks like, I see a lot of styrofoam cups, just boom, hurled it out the window. There's a pig walking along. saw that on the Indian reservation as well. Growing up as a kid, they had this Indian guy standing along the side of the road, and these white people drive by and throw a bag of trash out, and it would hit the Indian's feet. And then you would see a Native American Indian, and you'd see a teardrop going down his face. It was an anti-litter campaign commercial. It was moving, much less to say. It kept you from, don't throw your trash out. But then once I started driving truck and I would go over to the reservation, I would see this, like we're seeing now, just trash. A lot of white styrofoam cups. I know it takes a long time to degrade, but quite a bit of white styrofoam cups. Well, if I had property out here, I'd be out there cleaning up in front of my house. I talked with my daughter a little bit. She said that I think what is going on is they use AI, artificial intelligence, to help their buying and selling. Either to help it or they go off of it 100%. She says she's making money at it. More power to her. We'll find out more as time rolls along. A lot of little lakes around here. The town of Ethel. Fill her up with Ethel, Fred. Well, I love Lucy reference there. See what I mean? It's a lot of trash. Adopt a highway. They need to get more of that. But the people who have adopted need to get out here and pick up their trash. A lot of lodgepole pine out here. The bridge looked pretty low, and then I see that sign of 1410. I'm like, woo! That looks low, doesn't it? We're gonna find out that a few people have hit it. Maybe I'll use that tunnel or that bridge as a thumbnail. It sure looks like it's lower than it actually is. That's just because we're coming at it from a higher elevation. Some pretty nice houses back around here. Some really nice ones and then a few beat down ones. Fireplace going and 55 balmy degrees out. Imagine it gets pretty humid out here. Really haven't been out here much. I haven't been out here in the summer, so I don't really know. But I think pretty much everything east of Kansas City or Topeka is humid. Kosciuszko. Kosciuszko Police. We get to this place, I'll ask them how they spell their name or pronounce it. Certified Mississippi Main Street Community. Not good. Industrial Park. Turn right 500 feet. Oh, that guy had a nice couple old cars there. There's another one there, an old Ford 500. A 63 Chevy Impala. Couldn't tell if it was a 2 or 4 door. And then an older Impala. Well, newer, I guess. But still in the 60s. Maybe 67, something like that. I think this is where I want to go. I was talking to Wayne the other day on the phone, and he was like, "Where you at?" And he tells me, and then later on he's like, "Oh, somewhere else." I'm like, well, I thought you said you was over here. And then I hear the volume turn down really low. In 800 feet, turn right. I go, I wonder why you never know where you're at. He's like, what do you mean? I go, you always listen to your GPS. So you don't know where you are. I think this is where I want to go. Or this is one company. I turned too soon. Go back in this little spot right here. Actually, I think we could go through here. Because we turned one street too early. There's a guard shack. We're just going to flip a U-turn and go the other way. The way it's supposed to go. I could go through there, but I'm trekking through their property. So I don't really want to do that. Maybe I should have used my GPS. I thought, because the other street has all these different businesses on it, that's what I kind of thought was happening here. I'm going off of memory, mind you, for the most part. Clear prop. Weight limit, 5 ton, 10,000 pounds. See, that's the steel plant right there we were just at. I can come out one of their driveways up here, but it's trucking through their plant. There's the solar place. Must report to main office. Okay, there's the main office. Make sure our trailers clear that dip. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, that middle door right there, one's open, then there's the middle one, and then the other one, and we're going to the middle one. I asked if I slide my tandems back. He goes, that's up to you. I go, is it heavy? He goes, I don't know. Until I go to load you. I'm like, okay. tire's looking good. What happened here? I'm going to slide him back anyway. Okay. Slide the old axles. Oh, excuse me. I slide my axles all the way back usually just because you're sitting inside the truck while they're loading you, and if you have your axles slid all the way forward, you get a big old bounce when every time the lift goes into the trailer. Well, if you have your axles slid all the way back, there's more support. So therefore you don't get bounced around as much. We're close to banging the wall. And that's it right there. I thought I rolled back some. I want to get a better grip. There we go. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay. Oh, we're loaded and heading out. 23,000 pounds, which is not bad. So you can see the name up there on that tower, Kosciuszko or Kosciuszko. I don't know. Anyway, that's where we're at. Now we're headed out. So yeah, it's 23,000. It's good for. It'd be good for going through the Rockies in snowstorms. Light enough to keep your momentum uphill and heavy enough for decent traction. 28 would be better, but 10 would be pretty weak. Those wipers up and running. So I'm not quite sure exactly how I'm going to get back home, but I think this thing delivers on Monday. Today is the 21st. It says the 25th. I think that's Sunday. Wait, today's Thursday, 21. Tomorrow's 22. Next week, 24. So yeah, Monday. It delivers Monday in Newcastle. I was going to say Castle Rock. No, Newcastle. Little Chevy pickup. So this delivers on Monday. I don't know how long it's going to. I'll probably get back to Denver Saturday morning-ish, around noon. So I'll probably take a break if I stay on this load. I've got 45 hours left of my 70. Let's see, I probably used 20 getting here, 22 getting here. I used 20 going back because we're already a couple hours west. That'll put me to 25 mile mark, 25 hour mark. So I'll probably just end up doing a break in Denver Saturday, Sunday, then go deliver Monday morning. Kind of go from there. Vaiden, V-A-I-D-E-N, 21 miles. Well, we'll call this video good for now. Thanks again for riding shotgun with Mountain Man Mike. Till the next time, enjoy. Peace! See ya.